और बिरयानी भी मिलती है पक्का तो कुछ कौन खिला रहा है मुझे
जी यासिर जी Mr. Naseem, members of the academia.
For me personally, what I feel is at this age and at the enthusiasm which all of you have, I wish I could have that 50% of that 10 years.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Mukarram. I'm from TJR, the Jamia Review, Jamia's own media, student-run media organization. And I am here with Mr. Khalid Wani. He runs Khalid Wani Consultancy Group, and he's here at Zephyr today as a jury member and a panelist. So, sir, starting off, can you let us know a bit about consulting, the know-how of it, and your journey, in general, and how you navigated your way through the corporate world?
So consulting basically is about you being a knowledge partner for the companies who are not able to gain that knowledge. So we as a consulting company help MSMEs and SMEs to gain knowledge and expertise of their industries which they are not able to. So we are an enabler as a company, and we call ourselves the Garibo Ka Big Four company because we want to be available for all the MSMEs and SMEs because they cannot afford the services of Big Four. And what was the other part of the question?
How you have navigated your journey through
So the navigation is pretty simple and difficult at the same time because you have to be very consistent. You have to keep at it for as long as you are on the face of it, because it all matters in terms of consistency. A lot of people end up giving up halfway through the journey, and obviously, to upgrade yourself, you need to be updated with the technological changes, the economical changes around you. So for us and for me individually also, it's important to upskill myself, upgrade my company, the services that we provide, the way we approach our clients or the way we interact with the community. And now, since artificial intelligence is taking the world by storm, we are trying to inculcate artificial intelligence in our company. We are trying to train our employees in terms of how to use artificial intelligence. So that's how we remain valid.
Thank you, sir. How would you say, since you started your journey, how would you say consulting or generally, the arena of entrepreneurship has changed over the years, with COVID and also the advent of cryptocurrency?
To begin with, when I started off, we were not calling ourselves an entrepreneur. I would just think of myself as someone who's a businessman. The landscape definitely has changed from when I was in college to where I am today. People or entrepreneurs are way more knowledgeable about how to go about setting up a company, how to follow the compliances as per the government, how to enjoy or take benefits of subsidies that the government is giving to the entrepreneurs. And back in my days, there weren't as many startups that were trying to revolutionize or bring in a change in the society or the ecosystem. I feel nowadays or in today's time, there are a lot of startups that have made a massive, massive difference to the Indian economy by being some of the major, unicorns in the country. So they are contributing towards the GDP. They are also contributing towards the fact that we are the fifth largest economy in the world that has the maximum number of entrepreneurs and startups around the world. And it's because of them that our country is shifting from developing to a developed nation soon. So yes, the landscape has completely changed in the last 20 years. And I feel the future is very bright for us as an economy because the talent is raw. People are very hardworking in our country, and I see a lot of innovation coming up. And I will leave the rest for you guys to figure it out once those startups come out.
Sir, as you said that you have been an alumnus of Jamia Millia Islamia. You've studied international finance and business from here. So how does it feel to be back? How do you look back on your journey? And what words of advice would you have for those who are stepping into the corporate world after you now?
Definitely is nostalgic because in the last 15 years, I did not step foot because I was too busy making a life, making a living. And right now, I mentally, physically I might be here, but mentally I don't believe myself that I am in the college right now, And that is what nostalgia is. and probably once the event is over, I'll definitely take a walk around or a drive around. I'll probably also go to a couple of cafes. There are still from the yesteryears of my time. I'll probably go to my my department, which is the commerce department. I'll see if the changes have been, if the staircases are pretty much the same where we used to chill. And I think a lot has changed since 15 years, obviously, because the only way in life is up, and that is the growth. And our university has definitely been a testament for the last 75 years. And I would like my university to keep growing, and I would want a lot of students to come out as the bright leaders that our country needs. And the message that I have for the future entrepreneurs or the leaders or the students who will be entering into the service industry is to know what you're good at and stick to it. Don't put your things in too many don't put your feet in too many things, because as they say, दो नाव में पैर डालोगे तो नतीजा खराब ही होता है. And since you guys are really young, you need to understand that consistency is the key. And if you want to be an entrepreneur, try and find a problem in your society, in your surrounding, that you think you can make a difference by providing a solution, because that is going to provide help to a lot of people around you. And this is not a social based approach. This is a problem solving approach that you as an entrepreneur should take, which will help you grow. And don't start a business because you want to be rich or you want to make money. Start the business because you want to make a difference in the society and you want to revolutionize your surroundings as a leader and generate more leaders by sharing your wisdom with them. So that is what I feel should be inculcated amongst the students here.
Okay, sir, that's about it. Thank you so much for your time.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sayyid Anam Jafri from the Jamia Review. We are a media organization that cover events in Jamia, and we are solely independent, student-run, and we are very active on various media platforms. Today at Zephyr 24, we are pleased to be with Mr. Sunil Chopra. He is a distinguished entrepreneur who was successful in his journey, and he has been associated with different startups, different companies. His interests lie in Bada business. He's also associated with the EdTech sector. So first of all, thank you so much for giving your time to us, sir. Let's just walk along. How are you, sir?
Very well, बहुत बढ़िया और बहुत शुक्रिया जो आपने मुझे इनवाइट किया. And it is my alma mater as well, having been here 35 years back as a first engineering graduate batch in 89. So it's been 35 years and 20 years as an entrepreneur. So very, very happy and delighted to be back.
How do you find all this lively atmosphere, this fest, the discussion and all?
I think it is very opportune because CIE ने जो करा है, Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship, and considering Professor Rihan जो बहुत अजीज में हमारे, from also the Faculty of Engineering. I think I was not expecting कि शायद इतना सारा जोश और जज्बा देखने को मिलेगा, और brought the whole campus to life and with purpose, which is one of the very important things in entrepreneurship. We do everything with a purpose and a why. So मन नहीं कर रहा है यहाँ से जाने का बिल्कुल भी. And congratulations to all of you for organizing this so very well, इतने अच्छे तरीके से, शानदार तरीके से.
That's great, sir. Thank you so much. सर जैसे अभी आपने बोला that यहाँ पर इतना ज़्यादा energetic है, basically youth and students are here, and for people like you, we see to you, we look up to you, especially budding entrepreneurs. So you have been in the field and successful in your field. So wanted to know few tips जो आप कुछ ख़ास लफ्ज़ों में कहना चाहें उन entrepreneurs के लिए जिनके जज्बात हैं, तमन्नाएं हैं, आरज़ुएं हैं, लेकिन कमज़ोर पड़ जाते हैं.
तो पहली चीज़ यही है, कमज़ोर नहीं पड़ना है. सो आई थिंक एंटरप्रेन्योरल जर्नी जो होती है वो पहली बात समझ लें, डेस्टिनेशन नहीं होती एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप. आप किस दिन सुबह उठ के ये नहीं कह सकते अब मैं एंटरप्रेन्योर बन गया तो मेरा मकसद हो गया. तो एक बड़ी छोटी सी चीज़ कहूँगा, दैट स्टे हंग्री, स्टे फुलिश. आप एक भूख रखिए कुछ और ज़्यादा हर रोज़ उठ के करने के लिए, इम्पैक्ट के ज़रिए से. इम्पैक्ट, द वाई, द पर्पस. और दूसरा फुलिश रहना मतलब हमेशा कुछ सीखने के लिए तैयार रहें. एवरी डे यू हैव टू बी ओपन टू लर्न समथिंग न्यू. जर्नी जो होती है ये बहुत कष्टदायी होती है, क्योंकि इसके अंदर आप कई बार इनफ ही करेंगे, तो उससे जूझने के लिए जो जोश और जज्बा चाहिए वो अपने अंदर से निकालना पड़ता है. यू हैव टू बी सेल्फ मोटिवेटेड. यू कैन लुक फॉर मोटिवेशन फ्रॉम आउटसाइड बाय वाचिंग वीडियोज़ और बाय वाचिंग अदर स्टोरीज़. तो इलॉन मस्क ने क्या किया और धीरूभाई अंबानी ने क्या किया वो एक एग्जाम्पल है, लेकिन आपको अपनी जंग, अपनी जद्दोजहद खुद ही करनी पड़ेगी रोज़ सुबह उठ के. तो वो बहुत ज़रूरी है टू बी एबल टू गिव एनर्जी फॉर योरसेल्फ एंड एनर्जाइज अदर्स. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ है. तो मैं कहूँगा एक मकसद बना के रखें, द वाई विच मेक्स यू वेक अप इन द मॉर्निंग, और रात को भी आपकी नींद उड़ा के रखें और आंखें खोल के भी सपने देखें. वो वाई होता है, वो पर्पस होता है, किसी भी एंटरप्रेन्योर के लिए बहुत ज़रूरी होता है. उस पर कन्फ्यूजन मत रखिएगा, क्लैरिटी रख लीजिए.
Thank you so much, sir. That's fair enough. I can say that it is more than fair enough. But apart from that, let's just talk on the particular field. You are involved in EdTech.
जी.
And we can see a lot of things happening, especially after COVID,
जी.
in the sector that has grown so rapidly and fastly.
जी.
That's grown so fast.
जी.
I just wanted to know what are the prime factors that affect the EdTech startup ecosystem in India, or the particular corporate world around EdTech and things like that. Please give us some insights into that. It's not a...
हाँ नहीं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है.
हाँ.
देखिए ऐसा है, EdTech इन पर्टिकुलर और बाकी भी अगर आप कहीं पर किसी प्लेटफॉर्म में भी जाएंगे एंटरप्रेन्योर के लिए कुछ चीज़ें बड़ी अहम होती है. What happens is that people misunderstand EdTech for putting courses on the net and making them available for free or otherwise for consumption at a price from a platform. आई थिंक वो बहुत बड़ी चीज़ मिस कर जाते हैं. मैं हर किसी को यही कहूँगा जो भी एंटरप्रेन्योर हो, EdTech में भी हो, दैट स्टार्ट विथ को क्रिएटिंग द प्रोडक्ट सो दैट यू नो व्हाट प्रॉब्लम यू आर सॉल्विंग. हम कई बार शुरू कर देते हैं कंट्रोल-C कंट्रोल-V करके, ये चल रहा है, ये कोर्स चल रहा है और ऐसे प्लेटफॉर्म पे चल रहा है, इसको ऐसे कोड करके ऐसे बना देते हैं, ये एंगेजमेंट डाल देंगे, बीच में फीचर्स डाल देंगे प्रोडक्ट के अंदर, प्राइसिंग थोड़ी कम कर देंगे, वो नहीं चलेगा. सो अंडरस्टैंड ऑलवेज द प्रॉब्लम यू आर सॉल्विंग, नोइंग व्हाट द EdTech इज राइट नाउ. तो कई लोगों ने बड़ा अच्छा कंटेंट डाल के वीडियो ऑन डिमांड पे VOD पर डाल दिया, उनको समझ में आया कि VOD नहीं चलेगा. पीपल वांट एंगेजमेंट, पीपल वांट लाइव एक्सपीरियंसेस, पीपल वांट टू इंटरैक्ट, टू वे कम्युनिकेशंस. तो बहुत सारा शिफ्ट आया है. द रेलेवेंस ऑफ कंटेंट हैज टू बी सो मच. लोगों के पास पेशेंस नहीं है लंबे लंबे वीडियो देखने के लिए. यू नो, आई नो इट. इवन इफ दे आर डायडक्टिक इन नेचर, अगर वो पढ़ा भी रहे हैं तो वो किस तरीके से हमको एंगेज किया जाए, लोगों को नजर आए कि मैं प्रोग्रेस कहाँ कर रहा हूँ, कैसे कर रहा हूँ, क्या मुझ में कमी आ रही है, उसको कमी को कैसे दूर कर रहा हूँ. And sort of gamify it, make it fun, make it learning with fun. उसको इतना सीरियस करने की ज़रूरत नहीं होती कि आपको लगे फिर क्लासरूम में जाके बैठ गए हैं, वहाँ से तो आप आ ही रहे थे. So I think these are some things I would and try and be as close to your customer to co-create. Always try and co-create, involve your customers and don't think inside a box as an idea से कि मैं ये लेके आ गया हूँ बहुत अच्छा है. आप उससे अटैच हो जाते हैं आइडिया से, लेकिन वो शायद इतना सक्सेसफुल ना हो.
थैंक यू सो मच सर. ये तो बहुत ज़्यादा हमारा फॉर्मल इंटरेक्शन था, स्पेशली ऑन द स्पेसिफिक वर्क दैट यू आर डूइंग. बाकी जामिया कैसा लग रहा है आपको? बहुत सालों बाद आए, ये आते रहते.
कलरफुल, इट्स वेरी कलरफुल, इट्स वेरी वाइब्रेंट, इट्स लाइक होम कमिंग. मैं कई बार आ चुका हूँ 89 के बाद, बहुत बार आया हूँ, क्योंकि कई बार तो यहाँ से बुलाया जाता है. तो मेरे लिए नहीं आते कि यस दिस फेस्टिवल एंड दिस साइज एंड स्केल. 2010 में हमारा एक सिल्वर जुबली मनाया गया था 85 का, एंड आई वाज अ पार्ट ऑफ दैट आल्सो इन द ऑर्गेनाइजिंग टीम. तो मुझे वो मंजर याद है 2010 वाला. आज मेरे ख्याल में 14 साल के बाद कमिंग बैक, ग्लोरियस, एब्सोल्युटली ग्लोरियस, वंडरफुल सनी डे, ऑलमोस्ट लिटिल बिट ऑफ विंटर. तो सब मेहरबान है एंड वेरी 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 हैप्पी एंड लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू द रेस्ट ऑफ द डे विद द स्टूडेंट्स.
थैंक यू सो मच सर फॉर गिविंग ऑन योर टाइम.
थैंक यू.
दैट वाज अ प्लेजर.
Pleasure.
Good morning, this is TJR from Zephyr 2024. TJR is an independent student-run organization and we have a presence on various social media platforms. Today we have with us Yaser Siddiqui, an alumni of Jamia Millia Islamia and the country manager for Bioconcepts Australia with over 12 years of international business experience. How are you feeling being back at Jamia?
Oh, it's exciting. Feeling is certain, but it's good to see that Jamia has developed in terms of participation in terms of new activities. I think a decade back, entrepreneurship was the least talked about in Jamia. I used to study at Commerce Department, so good to see the audience. Good to see. Rihan sir told me that the team itself got the funds together for this event we organized. So I mean that itself is the start of entrepreneurship. So it's very happy. I'm very happy and very excited to start at Jamia.
So you like the atmosphere, the environment. Do you think the energy here, do you feel it's better from before?
Oh, totally. I think personally myself, I think if I would be 50% energetic as you guys are, I would be in a better place, I guess. But it's very good to see the energy here. Everyone is excited. Everyone understands what they're doing. It's not that they're just doing for the sake of doing it. They want to get an outcome out of it, which is great. And I'm sure these participants, they are in full house in auditorium, and I'm sure they're just not students, they were entrepreneurs. So very happy to be back here and very excited to come now.
We're so happy to have you back after, I guess, 13 years.
13 years.
13 years, yeah. So I saw that you're fluent in over 5 languages. You've done international business. You have immense experience from Singapore to Korea and now Australia. So how does language act as an incentive when you're doing this?
Totally, honestly, it's a secret. I'm the least talented in my team. I just started learning dashboards 2 years back. So that's I'm not that talented. It's more of building relationships, especially in when you're doing business cross cultures. Language, obviously, it's a big barrier in some Asian countries, especially Southeast Asian countries, small Asian countries. So that language itself helps you to take the next step. So at this point of time, I actually got my language done when I was working. But I felt I could have done better if I would have started learning language during my studies. So I think that's something which I would really request everyone to have a look at it. Maybe at least start with one language as part of because English everyone can speak. The only differentiator for you would be a different language. So yeah, start learning.
Now I wanted to ask you that since you're very young and you already have so much of experience, is there any advice you would like to give for people pursuing the same field?
Honestly, I think just go with your gut feeling. Don't come into the pressures of what your friends are doing, what your family wants you to do. Just be yourself and just give best to whatever you can. I mean, even if you start a small business, just give your best to that. And always be open to learning. Always be humble, and always have different perspectives which will differentiate you from others.
Okay, so for my last question, I thought bioconcept it was a very interesting company to look at with how much emphasis it has on nature. Would you like to tell us more about it?
Yeah, so it's a 40-year-old company from Australia, and we have just launched an operation in India. We have like 50 plus team in India. That's head office in India, and we are into practitioner supplement, which means the supplement which you don't find on Amazon of the world or even pharmacy, but only a doctor can prescribe. And especially after COVID, when people are getting they understand the importance of additional supplementation to their diet. Yeah, so and obviously India with a high disposable income, I think we are going for a long run. And so I just spoke to Dr. Suri and Professor Suri, and we're thinking of starting a course as well, entrepreneurship advisor, because we do have an education part of the business as well, wherein we train budding students about nutrition, etc. So as I mentioned, honestly, it's not